All praises to the Almighty, majestic, magical, creator of all things, our loving kindness, hallelujah, and to all of my fellow servants in the kingdom of the Most High in this world and beyond. I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Today, we're going to talk about the left hand of judgment, the judgment of fire. Yes, fire judgment is upon this earth right now. And they're trying to explain it away, but they can't. It's too many things happening that are unexplainable, which lets us know that the Most High's host is in action right now. Yeah, that June 22nd alignment. Yeah, on the Messiah's cheek. When that matched and the fire left this area where the hand of judgment is, all hell's been breaking loose, okay? You know, it had already started, the fires had already started upon the earth, but now it's just with greater intensity. Yeah, that fire is gone away from that monolith, or megalith, I should say now. That's one stone, 4,000 feet. Okay, so these videos, it's a few videos that we're going to be looking at. All of them will be listed in your description box for your own review. So let's move to this first video coming out of Cleveland.
Kind of on fire. So that's cool. Just a bunch of mulch fire trucks here, but yeah, so pretty eventful day. Alright, it's cool. We
Pretty
got
eventful day.
They just lit the traffic sign on fire. Dude, this is kind of insane. Bro, I really understand how wildfires spread now, because this is literally lighting like pretty much everything on fire, dog.
No, it's in a path.
Insane, bro.
It's a straight path.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not driving into that.
Anything in its path, that's what caught on fire.
Oh, the boys are on it though. We're chilling. All right. Oh.
And this is what I'm talking about, a path. A straight line.
What? Dom, get out of there! Get out of there! I've never seen it like this.
I've never seen anything like that either. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Flats from overnight. Although the footage looks dramatic.
Just the footage looks dramatic.
Fire, there were no injuries or damage. They said it was likely caused by careless smoking mixing with the strong wind.
Just a cigarette butt and some mulch.
We'll have an
with a
interview
little
with
wind.
the fire chief coming up.
Okay, so we're going to look at some of the Most High's host that was captured on camera here in recent history. Look at this, 2021. Check this out. Oh, wait. You see that? Scotland. Now it's really foggy here, but just pay attention to the skies and you'll see it. Wow. There we go. You see that? Yes, dragons. Dragons are released upon this earth right now. But they say it's mulch. El Dorado, California. I seen that straight stream of fire on that video. It looked like dragon's breath to me. What the heck? just saw its shadows. Singapore. Wow. And people say that this is computer graphics. It looks real to me. What is that? Coco? Pay attention to the city. You're going to see the city below. And then towards the end, look at how big the fire is after this dragon gets through compared to the city down here. Pay attention to the city. You're going to see the city below. And then towards the end, look at how big the fire is after this dragon gets through compared to the city down here. Some of it might be, you know, but that looks kind of real to me. Ooh, wee. Okay, you guys. So this is a Gina Marie Colvin clip that I used for a podcast, and we see the date on here. It was just March of last year. So these dragons have been released upon this earth in the recent year, okay? I'm sure they were around before, but not like they're being spotted now. You guys just seen all of those dragons. So let's take a look at this video.
What the heck is that? What is that?
Look, there's too much going. There's too much stuff around it.
What is
There's
it?
too much of this around it.
You see those heads up there?
It
Look like they're
doesn't.
flying
It
out
doesn't.
something.
Yeah, look like a pterodactyl. It does. It really does.
That's
That doesn't look like
crazy.
no bird. It could be a dragon. When I first saw it, before I even came on here.
That's probably exactly
I
what
thought
it is.
that
I
was
found
like a real
dragons, living
scratchy
dragons on our
looking
land, you
bird.
guys. I'm gonna show you.
Well, that's what I want to know what it is. See, it's moving some more.
This is crazy. And if it's that huge in the sky,
It's not a normal bird, you
It's
all.
big.
It's not. We know it's not.
That look like a dragon to me.
Eric, what'd you say it was?
With a rider on it.
Prehistoric? I don't know.
See? Whoa! I didn't even see
It
that
looks like
part.
it's got some kind of a beak.
It died. It died. Where'd it go? Did you guys see that? It went into the water?
Well, there it is, right here in the water. See, it's a black rectangle. It turned into a black rectangle. And a boom. That's exactly what it did.
Look at it.
But it looks like a bird. But is it a bird?
Mm-mm.
I don't
It
think
ain't
it's a bird. I really don't
It's
think
a
it's a
big bird if it's a
It's not a
bird.
normal bird. And I don't think even...
Okay, now this is crazy. This is off of the Gulf of Mexico. And you see that fire coming through the ocean, through the floor. Fire reportedly broke out after a gas leak from an underwater pipeline on Friday. But still, how? State oil company Pemex informed that the blaze has been extinguished. But look how they're trying to fight it. You see the boats? Now they're surrounded by water. It's already surrounded by water. They didn't know what to do. The circular-shaped blaze raced a short distance in the Pemex oil platform. So that's the oil platform. But how is that fire surrounded by water and not be put out? This was a mystery. There's nothing that can stop the Most High's power. If he wants fire, I don't care if it's in the middle of the ocean. They will not be able to put it out. They will not be able to stop it. This is phenomenal. See, they're still investigating. Still investigating. Something got under that rig. Something did that. One of the Most High's hosts to show us something. That in the midst of water, the Most High fire will stand. Wow. Okay, so we saw some strange creatures and some strange phenomena, right? And so we must agree that I am the Google Earth lady for the Most High. Yes, yes. And so we're going to go to that most holy place right now. We're going to go to that most holy place on earth. Yes, I'm saying the most holy place on earth because the Most Highs stamped these lands with signs for these days that nobody's talking about. It's in the middle of nowhere. So yes, I say this is, someone said, how do you know that this is Archangel Uriel? Because he has a fiery sword in front of him full of tech. Okay, and if you want to know more about why I'm saying that this is Eden, why I am saying that this is the Archangel Uriel, you can go back. I have like, I don't know how many videos, okay? And if you just go, you see all the signs that this is truly Eden. It's a very magical place. This is the Archangel that guarded Eden on the command of the Most High to stand guard, okay? And yes, it's undeniably an angel manifesting here. And no, he's not stuck. He's not like us. He's not limited like us. We are, it's like we are in ourselves. Our true spirit man is within this sleeve, you know. It's this spirit man, okay? But we're walking around almost, our bodies are almost like a matrix holding our spirit man, okay? He's not limited like that, but he is massive. And somebody said, well, there's bigger angels. Who cares? Who cares? You know, this archangel is huge. He spans across the whole continent of Africa. About my fellow servant, Uriel, okay? Because he has guarded our treasures. He's guarded the creatures. He kept all of the colonizers away from certain places. Those from other worlds, the evil ones from other worlds, tried to encroach upon Eden. Archangel Uriel had them destroyed, yes, with his fiery sword. You see his eyes, his iris. He has a tear coming out of his eyes. He had a tear coming out for this assignment because he knew that he would have to protect and keep Adam and his seed out. Okay? And that we were going to suffer in this matrix. We were going to suffer because of the fall of mankind. And his assignment was to keep us out. He has a tear. He doesn't look like he has a tear of joy either. Okay? And his magical cape. Okay? So I'm still working on that one for his whole body. In different areas. Like his wings, his right wing have so many magical lands on it. It has the major area of technology. In Algeria, yeah, these places, you know, it looked like no man has ever stepped on before, okay? And if it was some humans involved, believe me, they top secret. Because every now and then I'll find something very strange, but then I'll find a vehicle next to it or something. But anyway, yeah, his right wing has magical lands on it, and the technology, major technology, and also there's myriads of angels on his right wing. And then on his left wing, what I technology over there too, as well, common to the one on his right wing. Yeah. And then I found visitors from, I don't know if they're from inner earth or if they're from the heavens, one of those planets. I found spacecrafts. I found angels on that side as well. And then on that side, the sands are turning like beautiful blues, and it's a lot of technology, you know, and roads and railways, and it just looks so magical.
Those of you who have been watching know that it's a floating device going on in this area. And this area is similar to the area where the motherships were. Underneath the sand are turning blue and other colors too, but mainly blue. Like a lot of similarities because both are on the left wing of Uriel, the archangel of Eden. And even under the sands, look at this technology. So we're still looking like through a barrier because the dimensions are not mixed. They're still separated, inner earth and surface earth. So we're always looking through a barrier. You know, so there's a cloaking device that, you know, is on different levels in different areas. You see that. But all the time, I'll say 90% of the time, we are looking through a barrier between the dimensions. There's a lot of sand going on in this area. It looks like a road. It looks like something on that road too, but it's still not totally uncovered. And then they have this beautiful artwork everywhere. You know, it's by roads, it's by rails. They start seeing it quite often, and I think that that's like their signature. Because I know that they're active when I find these places. We have like 4 different roads down here. Here's the type of facility. But it's like it's just drawn on the ground now. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Don't forget to like. Thank you so much. I love all of you, and I send my light and love to you, and I receive your light and love. Your comments really give me encouragement and inspiration, so that's giving me light and love, and I receive that. Yes, thank you for all of those comments. And for those of you that are not subscribed to my station, you're welcome. This station is a little bit different, you know. Mostly we're on Google Earth, but we have other things going on, you know, maybe life lessons or storytelling and so forth. Look at those sands. I mean, this is just beautiful. It doesn't look real, but the evidence that it is real is those Google Earth coordinates right on your box. We are on Google Earth.
His magic, all of our magic is illusions, but his magic is real. Did you see that? That's the awesome wonders of the Most High. And the sands are turning all of these different kind of colors and stuff. The sands that remain. Yeah, a lot of it's gone. So there's other worlds on his wing. Okay, on his left wing as well. And his magical cape is where our treasures lie. There's technology over there, you know, and other magical lands. It's even strange neighborhoods over there. I have actually physical photos of that. I lost the locations, but I have them on my photos. You know, I just haven't went back. But I found different kind of neighborhoods that look like from other worlds. Yeah. So yeah, he's all magical. And then below his belly, because this is his belly right here, you see under his cape is his belly. This is his skirt. You see how it's sweeping up? That's his skirt. And on that skirt, on his skirt, I'll go to it. Here's the most holy land. Yeah, and then I just recently found out, you know, just by seeing a recent video, because you know, I'm learning this as the Ascended Masters and Archangel Uriel impart this wisdom to me. So I had no idea that he had a cape on, and that cape sweeps all the way back all the way back to the Asian continent, where you see this brown sandy area. Yeah, that's part of Uriel's cape as well. He's so detailed until you can even see the pigmentation of his feet, his toes, left foot facing forward and the right foot pointing out. Yeah, so only the Most High can pull this off. So this is magical. He's magical, and he's very, very powerful, and he has all kind of backup, because the Atlanteans also live in Eden. And they brought a lot of technology with them. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to go to, I'm going to boldly say that this is the most holy place on this earth. I knew that one, that area over there on the other side of the Red Sea that they call Israel. Yeah, that's not Israel. And our lands was talking about, our lands was actually, talked about in the end times, like while we were going through our testing, it says that if no man would want to live there, it's only wild beasts there, and all that. This is where we talking about. We're talking about over here. No man's land. No man's land. Now this is a 3,000 foot. I'm gonna put it over here so I could put a picture next to it. Tallest building on earth, and it's in Dubai. Okay. This megalith right here of our Messiah is, if you laid that building down next to this stamp on the earth made of one stone, looks like shungite. He's still taller than that tallest building. Okay, that's how big he is. He's 8 city blocks long. 8, I tell you, 8 city blocks. Let me put him over here. So just put a map. I'm gonna just put a picture of a map. You can count out the blocks and see how. So I'm at 1.75 kilometers away from Earth. So I'm gonna get 1.75 kilometers away from a city. Okay, so we're gonna compare, so you can see just how huge this megalith is. It is the hugest structure on this earth. It's the hugest one. It's no other megalith bigger than this megalith right here. It's no statue bigger than this megalith. Okay, this is the hugest structure. I'm calling it, because this is not natural. You can't have a side profile of a Messiah with a fro. Perfect side profile. You can see his beard. And here we go. He has this on his crown. Now, it used to be clearer, but the grounds have changed. We'll talk about that in a minute, because it has a lot to do with the fire judgment. Okay, and he has a small black feather, and he has a huge black feather on his crown. Okay, huge black feathers. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a minute to read what these black feathers represent. Very, very powerful and protective. It's like the defense. That's how powerful it is. And now we have this one stone, because even the flame and the fire NATO look like it's all one piece. All one piece, perfectly carved. The black feather is a highly spiritual symbolic emblem. It has been used for centuries as a tool of wisdom, protection, and arcane knowledge. Black feathers may symbolize divinity, protection, knowledge, and wisdom. Of this year, this was a match And I knew early on someone told me that that's a star constellation alignment on his cheek. Thank you, whoever that was. I lost the comments when I went private on a lot of stuff because my videos were so crummy that I took them down. But thank you for that. I never forgot it. And I was appealing for help for if it's any astronomer, astrologer that recognizes star body. Can you get back to me? But nobody did. So I knew, because the Most High made me his magician to show his magic to the kingdom. I knew within myself that when this star constellation, when I see it, I was going to know it, and I did. Because I have not been looking for it. I don't know anything about it, and I just don't. I'm ignorant about astrology. But I knew, because the Most High has shown me the magic of Eden, his wonderful works over there. There's so much more magical than this matrix. I knew if he showed me all this magic, this star constellation, this star body right here, when I saw it somehow, I was going to recognize it. And I did, okay? Because I found him like maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. You see all that fire energy on the ground? That's what these grounds look like. But here recently, when I made this video right here, was the day not far from June 22nd, like right before June 22nd. I went back to this area and I was like, what happened? That's when I found out that the Messiah of the water worlds, okay, there is a Messiah of the water worlds. Here he is right here, okay, and he has a Pegasus holding a staff, and these are their portals, okay. And so now I've been looking at this area. When I found this area, I knew it was the most holy place. And so I always visited this area. So I'm very familiar with the surroundings. So I saw that the fire disappeared. And I saw that the Messiah of the water world left that portal.
It just disappeared. And I've been looking at this image for like 2 years. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. The whole thing disappeared, and this is what it looks like now. The cloaking device is turned all the way on, and it seems like the portal is closed. You see the facility around him. You see the facility?
And those grounds were blue. And so the blueness of the lands disappeared, and he was gone. And his portal was totally closed. And so was Pegasus. Yeah. So I was like, what happened? I had the same thing. It's like, I have to say it. I have to say it instead of taking my time. It's so exciting to me. Now I'm like, ooh, now I can show the magic in reverse. I can show the magic in reverse now. Because now you see, and now you don't. Shungite, this huge Shungite right here, it also has the same, it has the, like a star alignment, on it too. So if you recognize that, you know all of this, because this is like a straight line, almost a straight line going up this way. Yeah, like the planetary alignment that we're in right now. So, yeah, and I saw that one too. Maybe someone else. This one looked like it has some planets on it. Now see these clocks right here. These clocks right here, that's farmland. It looks like vegetation to me. This looks like quite like vegetation, and it looks like some kind of human structures down there. Yeah. And so, but there's other clocks around that the Most High has a lot of secrets hidden out. This clock right here. Now this doesn't look like vegetation. Nah. It look like images in there, like it's on some kind of timer. You can kind of make out some faces. Yeah. You can kind of make out things. Let's look in the middle. And then you can go to this area, look around yourself. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. So I see some life forms down there. And I'm going to take a measurement. I'm going to take a measurement of the one in the middle. Okay. Yeah. See, that's a giant. Okay. That's a giant. You can see where the little ones. Now, this one looked like he's sitting down looking at a screen. You know. And it looked like the Ewok looking kind, you know, in the back of him. And some other figures. These are life forms down in there. And they're not human. I don't know. We're going to go to the next subject, though, because there's something very, even more important than the Messiah Megalith, okay? Even more important than the Messiah Megalith, okay? Just remember I said that, because like a lot of you have seen my videos before, but there's many people that have not, okay? This is the hand of 400 foot. We put the left hand of judgment. That's the name that I gave this megalith. Because, yeah, it's a megalith too. Now, I'm going to put a picture of a statue of Buddha next to him so you can reference the size of this megalith. Okay, don't have a natural form. This is not a natural form, okay? This was intelligently, purposely done. Just know that. Now this is a hand, has the handprints in it, the thumb, the fingers are curled up. See that? That's a megalith of an outstretched hand. Okay. Now let's see where he's in reference. That where that hand is pointing out with all that fire energy, because it used to have a lot of fire around it. But let's go here. Let's go to see where he is. Okay, stretched in this direction, in the direction where the Messiah is, and to the water world. And to the water world here. Yeah. Yeah. And so the Most High's left hand of judgment stretched out over this earth, shooting out all kind of power. Whoa. I saw this hand. I said, a hand? A hand. And I was trying to explain the hand and the knowledge of the left hand of judgment, because that's what the Most High gave me to name this. Left hand that he stretched out in this most, now you see why I call it the most holy place, because only the Most High can make a megalith like this out of one stone, okay? One stone, one stone, one stone. Only he could carve that out. So now let's make a comparison picture, because the fire left this area. The fire left this area. Yes, it did, because the Messiah megalith had a lot of fire around it. The left hand of judgment had fire all around it. And the day that I discovered that the fires were gone, I said, ooh, the Most High getting ready to hit. And what do we see? The UV rays are so hard on certain people, say the unmelanated, until they're starting to feel it. Yes, they starting to feel it. And then we go out into the sun, and I don't recommend anybody to go out there and stay for long periods of time. I'm just going to say my experience when I'm out and about, you know, and yeah, I'll wear a little hat, you know, and I cover my shoulders, you know, because I know the UV rays are very high. So yeah, I make sure I have my little umbrella on my scooter. Yeah, because these are very, very powerful rays. Yeah, so I'm not saying take a direct hit. I'm not instructed you to do that or not to do that. What I'm saying is when I'm outside in the bright, beautiful sun, I feel better. I do. I feel like I've gotten charged up. I'm like, ooh, I just feel healthier. It's like my mind is clear. I'm able to breathe in that oxygen, you know, that prana. That Brother Main's last video was about, or the one before last, when he was talking about, you know, the breathing. Yeah, so when you're outside, you're getting all that fresh oxygen. That's good for us now, but it's like something in it that's not good for other people that are getting sick. Yeah. And it's just amazing because we have volcanoes going off. That's a part of the fire judgment. It's only usually about 10 volcanoes always going off, but the scientists explained on this clip that what's making them worse, it's not just there, it's more of them, but they're hitting where people live. Yeah, that's not the norm, you know. So now they're hitting where people live. That's the fire judgment. It's coming from the Most High, Almighty Creator of hosts, who is the King of Glory, the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. He is the King of Glory. Hallelujah. So I wanted to end this video by just saying that the Most High doesn't need you. You need the Most High. That's who you need. Yeah. He doesn't need you. You're not doing him any favors by coming to him. But he will grant you mercy if you come to him correct. And that's with an humble and contrite spirit. And beg for forgiveness for whatever that is, whatever that thing is or things in your life is, okay? And if you're participating in something that you know he says is a sin, you know he says it's an abomination. He says it is a sin. Those things I would totally go celibate on. I don't care what it is. I use the word celibate. Yeah, I use the word celibate, but I mean anything, you know, even if it's violence, go celibate on the violence. Yeah. If it's being hateful, go celibate on the hateful. Whatever that thing is, don't allow your flesh to participate it right at this time right now, because we are in the days of judgment. The Most High sent his signs and his wonders over the earth to show us that this thing has been activated. Those fires left, those water entities left. And since they left those portals and since the fire left, this earth has been hit very, very hard. And I know a lot of you already know that we're in judgment. Yeah. So, you know, seek the Most High with all your heart and soul. Give him praise and glory. Pray for his grace to make him proud of you. He's the only one that can do that. Yeah, that's my prayer. That's my personal prayer. And I ask the Most High, Power, I need your praise so that I can make you proud of me. Yeah, because that's the only way that I can make you proud. Because on my own, I was a wretch. I was wretch undone. I was a wretch. I thought I was all right. You know, I never really tried to hurt there. The Most High showed me when I asked him to, and like David, Psalms 51st chapter, create in me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. And please don't take your Holy Spirit away from me. Yeah, down in those sackcloth and ashes. Sackcloth and ashes is symbolic of total humility and sorrowfulness. And these are the times we're in now. You don't have to get in physical sackcloth and ashes, but you could dive down on that floor in total humility. I would put my face on the floor. My face down on the floor in total humility before the Most High. And he heard my cry. Yes, and he pitied every groan. Yes, and he healed me. And he made me a righteous woman. Yeah, and he changed my name. All praises to the Most High. All praises. I'm no longer the Hebrew widow. I'm the Hebrew rose of Jericho. All praises to the Most High. And while this earth is going through all kind of chaos and disasters, you will be fine. You will be okay. If you're in the kingdom of the Most High, you're doing those things that are right before him. Some of us have some catching up to do. Just keep on diving on that floor, because some of us are still getting hit. Some of us that are living righteously are still getting bombarded by this matrix. You know, we're still getting bombarded by this matrix. But the Most High want to see, even though you're getting bombarded right now, what are you going to do? Are you going to trust me? Are you going to still praise me? Is your spirit man going to rise, or is your flesh man going to rise? That's the test. Pass the test so you won't have to go through it again. All praises to the Most High. Forgive your enemies. Keep your vibrations high, your frequencies high. Watch what you allow into your portals and in your home, as far as music, as far as movies. Those are portals. The television is a portal. Yeah, your phone is a portal. So be very careful of what you allow in your space. Yeah. And then keep your environment. Keep your environment clean, of course. You have sage, you know, that's a good weapon against the enemy. That's a good weapon against the enemy. It kills viruses and bacteria when you smudge, and I think that's what demons ride in on myself. That's just a personal opinion. Yeah, that's just what I believe. And so when you do these things, it's like you're neutralizing, you're killing it. They can't move around in your space. And so your space is well guarded. And then your stones, you know, those magical stones. You know, I put my obsidian in my hand sometimes, like if I don't feel right, like if I feel a bad vibe trying to come over me, just put it in my hand, and I can feel the energy from that stone just drawing it out. Yeah, and then I feel much better. Oh, praises to the Most High. Yeah, so use your magical stones. Carry them in your pocket for protection. Yes, all praises to the Most High. But 1,000 shall fall by your side, and 10,000 by your right hand. But none of these things will come nigh your dwelling. You know, you might fall, you might stumble, you know, but the Most High is not going to let you be utterly destroyed. Okay? They will fall. You won't. Okay? You might stumble, but you won't fall. You won't fall. You won't fall. Okay? You just hold on to the Most High. Hold on no matter how hard it gets right now, because we're in judgment. These are our last minutes. It's our last minutes in this thing called time, in this thing called the Matrix. Yeah. So may the Most High bless you, strengthen you, found so many angels, and they love us and they want to help us. So I pray that the Most High send his myriad of angels to be with you and protect you and guard you. The ancestors, that they may lead you and guide you with the Ruach HaKodesh. Yeah, and may you have peace in your life. May all your troubles be over. May the Most High deliver you out of all your troubles. And keep your mind stayed on him. Yes, all praises to the Most High. All praises. So that was an announcement that Judgment Day is here. We are in Judgment Day. These are the last hours. Okay? I know they've been talking about it forever. Now with all of the signs and the disasters, we know that we are in judgment. Okay, so just accept that. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Yes. Okay, you guys. So, I hope you're prepared. You know, if you're not, there's really no way to prepare physically. It's all spiritual. I mean, you can prepare, but say for instance, all the water is just bad, okay? And say the Most High turn all the water into blood and there's no drinking water available. You know, different miraculous things could happen in this judgment. But if you're on the Most High side, that's why I say it's spiritual. Everybody in your neighborhood, their water might have turned to blood, but that water that you stored will still be fresh and clear and it's delicious, okay? People will have to come to you for water. That's how it's going to be. I remember I had a dream about food. This was a long time ago before my awakening. I had a dream that it was a group of us in my basement, and all I had was a can of soup. And I opened the can of soup and I put it in the middle of the floor, and all of us sit around that can of soup, Indian style, and we prayed and we blessed that food, and all of us ate, and all of us were satisfied. Yeah, so it's going to be a very spiritual thing as things intensify, which is happening rapidly. You know, I know you can tell that all these things are accelerating. Yeah. So anyway, all praises to the Most High that we are in his kingdom. We are on his side. If you are not, I suggest that you do that right away. I suggest that you get out of your rebellion, fall on your face, and beg the Most High. Because he really don't need you. He don't need you, but he would love to have you. That's how the Most High is. Yeah, and we must respect that. And if you're serving any other God before him in organized religion, I don't care if it's Jesus. He is my Messiah, but I don't worship him. And I don't put him first. I put the Most High, the creator of all things, first. He is my God. And that's the only one that I serve. And my Messiah is an ascended master. And I follow his teachings. Yours might be Buddha, Prophet Muhammad, whoever that is. If you're an organized religion that have you mentioning the ascended masters more than you did the Most High, you are breaking that first commandment. And you need to get out. If the Holy Spirit is constantly speaking to you and tell you don't go into certain places, don't go anymore. I don't care where that place is. If the Most High, if the Ruach HaKodesh is leading you and you just don't feel right and you feel uncomfortable, then don't go. Don't go. Okay, you guys. So yeah, it was pretty hot today. I went out on a little ride on my scooter and I got my little dose of sunshine. Praise the Most High and looked at the clouds and appreciated Mother Nature. Yeah, she's been so good. She's been really providing for us. And now there's a cleansing going on with Mother Earth. Yeah, so is there anything else that I need to talk about? No. Okay, you guys, all praises to the Most High. May the Most High grant you peace, provisions, love, everything at your heart's desire. Yeah, because the scales are being balanced. So if you did a lot of good deeds, just look forward to receiving a lot of gifts from the Most High. He said he pay you with interest. Yeah, he pay you with interest. So all the times people did you wrong, that you were so good to, like the Hebrew widow, hey, I didn't get paid here, so I know the Most High gonna pay me with great interest because he said he would. I was building my treasures in heaven. Yeah. So you build yours too. Okay, you guys. Shalom. Hebrew Widow out.